Hello students, here is a lesson number 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics of your NCERT textbook, Science, page number 32. In this lesson, the clothes which we wear are made of fabrics. Fabrics are made from fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. Can you name some natural fibers? Fibers are also used for making a large variety of household articles. Make a list of some common articles made from fibers. Try to separate them into those made from natural fibers and those made from artificial fibers. Now, in this lesson, as you know, the fabrics are made from fibers, and fibers comes from obtained from natural or they are natural or artificial sources. So we have some natural fibers also, and we have large variety of natural fibers also and large variety of artificial fibers also. We can use this fibers in our household articles like clothing, packaging, bagging, etc. etc. Now make a list of some common articles made from fibers. Try to separate them into the made from natural fibers and those made from artificial. Make entries and table 3.1. Now here we have serial number 1, name of article, type of fiber. So why did you label some fibers as artificial? You have read in your previous classes that natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, etc. are obtained from plants or animals. As we all know that we have natural fibers like cotton, wool, silk, and these are obtained from plants and animals. The synthetic fibers on the other hand are made by human beings. That is why these are called synthetic or man-made fibers. We have synthetic or man-made fibers that made by human beings and some chemicals. So these are called artificial fibers. Now what are synthetic fibers? Synthetic fibers try to recall the uniform pattern of in a necklace of beads joined with the help of thread, or try to join a number of paper clips together to make a long chain, as in figure 3.1b. Is there are any similarity between two? Yes, because beads and paper clips join from a long chains. Now a synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Many such small units combine to form a large single unit called a polymer. Now, in polymer, they have many small units combined from a make a single unit called a polymer. The word polymer comes from two Greek words, poly meaning many and mer means part. So, many parts are called polymer. So, a polymer is made of many repeating units. Here, polymers occur in nature also. Cotton, for example, in polymer called cellulose. Cellulose is made up of a large number of glucose units. Types of synthetic fibers. Rayon, you have read in class 7th that the silk fiber obtained from silkworm was discovered in China and was kept as a closely guarded secret for a long time. Fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody. Attempts were made to make silk artificially towards the end of the 19th century. Scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having properties similar to that of silk. Now, as you read in your previous class 7, that silk was discovered by China and was kept closely guarded secret for a long time. They have means उन्होंने बहुत ही लंबे टाइम तक secret रखा था इस चीज़ का. That fabric obtained from silk fiber was very costly, and that fabric obtained from silk fibers was very costly, but its beautiful texture fascinated everybody because it has a beautiful texture. So it attracts everybody, and attempts were made to make silk artificially, and silk was also made to that people used to make silk. Then people used to attempt to make silk in artificially manner. Towards the end of the 19th century, scientists were successful in obtaining a fiber having properties similar to that of silk. So the silk is also man-made property, and artificially we can use silk also. Such a fiber was obtained by chemical treatment of wood pulp. This fiber was called rayon, or we can say it as artificial silk. Although rayon is obtained from a natural source, wood pulp, it is a man-made fiber. It is cheaper than silk because it is man-made fiber and it is made from wood pulp. So it is cheaper than real silk. It is cheaper than silk and can be woven like silk fibers. It can be woven like silk fibers. It can also be dyed in a wide variety of colors. Rayon is mixed with cotton to make bed sheets, or mixed with wool to make carpets. So we used rayon mixed with cotton to make bed sheets, and if rayon is mixed with wool, then it make carpets also. Now, nylon. Nylon is another man-made fiber in 1931. It was made without using any natural raw material from plant or animal. It was prepared from coal, water and air. So, nylon is prepared from coal, water and air. It was the first fully synthetic fiber. Nylon fiber was strong, elastic and light. It was lustrous and easy to wash, so it became very popular for making clothes. Because nylon was lustrous and it is easy, it is lightweighted, it is elastic and light, and it is easy to wash, so it became very popular for making clothes. We use many articles made from nylon such as socks, robes, stands, toothbrush, car seats, belts, sleeping bags, curtains, etc. Nylon. So these are the varieties of nylon, various articles made from nylon. Is nylon fiber really so strong that we can make nylon parachutes and ropes for rock climbing? Yes. Nylon is very strong. We can make para for using paragliding, parachutes. We also made bags also from nylon. Also used for making parachutes and ropes for rock climbing. Nylon thread is actually stronger than a steel wire. Now, polyester and acrylic. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. This activity 3.1 you can read at your home by yourself. Polyester and acrylic. Polyester is another synthetic fiber. Fabric made from this fiber does not get wrinkled easily. So polyester is that kind of synthetic fiber is made from fabric and does not get wrinkled. मीन्स उस पर सल नहीं पड़ते और वो shrink नहीं होता. It remains crisp and it's easy to wash, so it's quite suitable for making dress material. You must have other dresses sterling and popular polyester. It can be drawn into very fine fibers that can be woven like any other yarn. My mother is always buys PET bottles and PET jars for storing rice and sugar. I wonder what PET is. PET, polyethylene terephthalate, is very familiar form of polyester. It is used for making bottles, utensils, films, wires, and many other useful products. Look around and make list of things made of polyester. Now, we wear sweaters and shawls or blankets in the winter. Many of these are actually not made from natural wool. Though they appear to resemble wool, these are prepared from another type of synthetic fiber called acrylic. The wool obtained from natural sources is quite expensive, whereas clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheap. They are available in variety of colors. Synthetic fibers are more durable and affordable, which makes them more popular than natural fibers. Acrylic fiber is called a synthetic fiber, and it is quite expensive, whereas clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheap. They are available in variety of colors. Synthetic fibers are more durable and affordable, which makes them more popular than natural fibers. You have already performed an activity of burning natural and synthetic fibers. What did you observe? When you burn synthetic fibers, you find that their behavior is different from that of the natural fibers. You must have noticed that synthetic fibers melt on heating. Yes, synthetic fibers melt on heating. This is actually disadvantage of synthetic fibers. If the clothes catch fire, it can be disastrous. The fabric melts and sticks to the body of the person wearing it. We should therefore not wear synthetic clothes while working in the kitchen or in laboratory. Oh, now I understand why mother never wears polyester clothes while working in the kitchen. All the synthetic fibers are prepared by a number of processes using a raw materials of petroleum origin called petrochemicals. Some of the synthetic fibers are prepared by a number of using raw materials like petroleum, and they are called petrochemicals. 3.3 characteristics of synthetic fibers. Imagine that is a rainy day. What kind of umbrella would you use, and why synthetic fibers possess unique characteristics which make them popular dress materials? They dry up quickly and durable, less expensive, readily available and easy to maintain. Perform the following activity and learn yourself. So in rainy day we always use umbrella, that is made the umbrella is made by the fiber, and it is called a synthetic fiber, and it is less expensive. Do synthetic fibers soak more water than natural fabrics? Do they take less or more time to dry? What does this activity tell you about the characteristics of synthetic fabrics? Find out from your parents about the durability